So here we are again and ready to do another drawing. This time we're going to do some orthographic projection, which means I'm going to give you a 3D object and you're going to give me at least three views, well sometimes at least two if it's a circular object, views of the object that would be needed for actually manufacturing the object. So this would be the blueprint that you would take with you out to the shop and start your fabrication. We're going to start with drawing 7, which is the first that we did that had orthographic views. And once again, I've got a drawing over here, title it drawing 7. I'm going to go to top and top view. And I'm going to start my sketch. I'm going to start my sketch. Where am I going to start my sketch? Right here in this corner, I guess. And I'll come down 4, and then we'll come down whatever this distance is. I'm looking for it, don't see it. Going to come over this side. There it is, 1.5. We'll come back at whatever angle, and then we've got a 45-degree angle here to connect the two. So what I'm going to do is grab my line tool and start sketching. I'll just say that's 4. We'll wait for it to catch up to me. Wow, internet's moving kind of slow. We'll come down 1.5. We'll come over an undetermined amount and we'll reconnect. Okay, grab the dimension tool, grab those two lines and set that angle to be 45 degrees. That went the wrong way. Undo. Alright, let's try going the other way. Delete this. Grab the dimension tool. How about these two lines? Set that to be 45 degrees. That's better. Okay, that stayed 4, that stayed 1.5, so we're good. Top view is done for now. Now I'm going to put in some construction lines to help me locate my next view. So the standards that we're using in class is 1/10 of your largest dimension to separate the views. So our largest dimension here is 4. So our distance between our views will be 0.4. So I'm just going to click there and say 0.4. And I'm also going to come over here and do a 0.4 as well, because there will be a view here eventually, just not yet. Now I'm going to start my line command again. And if it was 4 in the top view, it's still going to be 4 in the bottom view. 4. Different dimension here this time because we're coming down here, not down this way. So we're going to look at the 2 in the back. So make sure it's straight. And type in a 2. And come on back. And this time I'm just going to hover over that dot and come down until it says I'm perpendicular. There we go. And now I'm just going to connect it. And I've got my shape. That's the basic outline. Now we need to do some internal details. No, I'm not going to do any internal details yet. Let's get the 3 basic outlines done. This next one is basically a 2 by 1.5 inch rectangle. So I'm going to grab the rectangle tool. Start here at that endpoint I set up earlier. And come out this way. I can use a little bit of a guide there to keep that level so we automatically get the 2. I'll go close to the 1.5-ish. And then looks like it wants to draw another rectangle, so I'm going to escape out of there. I'm going to put a dimension on here. And that's going to be the 1.5. Alright, let's just center that a little bit better so it looks good. This one is just kind of in the way there, so maybe like that. Alright, we've got our basic layout, our top view, our front view, and our end view. Now what we need is some details. Okay, let's see. I've got an edge that comes down 0.75 from the top. And so I'm going to see that edge 0.75 down here. I'm going to see that edge 0.75 down here. I've got another one that comes up from the bottom, the same. That's the perfect time to use the offset command, if I can find it. Where did offset go? Offset. There we go. Offset. So I'm going to offset this line. Oh, that's a rectangle. That is not what I anticipated. It's not an actual line. All right, let's go the other way. Let's offset this line. Come down this way, 0.75. Same thing here, 0.75. Now I'm going to use the line command, and I'll use these endpoints as references and just start there and come over here for now. I pressed enter instead of escape. My bad. It hard coded that 1.5. Now it says this thing is over constrained. We got dimensions everywhere, so I'm just going to delete that. I'm going to grab the line tool again, hover, stretch out, see that little yellow line, click, and click. And this time I won't press enter because I'm not going to try to type a dimension. I'm just going to press escape. Okay, I've got these lines in. Now I need some vertical lines representing this and this. And they are 0.5 in from the edge. So we might as well keep going with the offset. Offset here, this way, 0.5, enter, and here, and this. You know, I did that again, didn't I? Escape, let's undo. All right, instead of grabbing this edge, because it's a full rectangle, I'll grab this line, and we'll just come this way with it. So how far apart are these two lines? Well, if the whole thing is 1.5, and we're using half here, and we're going to assume it's typical half on this side as well, that's a full inch, leaving a half right there too. So offset this line this way, 0.5. That looks better. Okay, we'll deal with these measurements over here in a second. Let's go ahead and clean this view up first. This should look like a giant eye, and it doesn't. Right now it's just a bunch of crossed up lines. So let's get busy with the trim tool. So that's going to go away, that's going to go away, same on the bottom, and same for those pieces in the middle. There we go. Done. I'll go ahead and pull that down a little bit. And hey, tool, get out of my way. There we go. Pull this up a little bit. I probably didn't need to end my trim command because I also need to trim out those slots there. So let's start that again. Trim and trim. There we go. That shape looks good. Now for this front shape over here, basically we get to imitate this tall letter I right over here. And without doing a little bit of math and figuring out where the lines are actually supposed to start and stop over here, the easiest way to do it is actually to put the lines in this view first and then use this as a reference to figure out where they're supposed to be here. So I'm going to lay in the first one just to show you what I mean. I'm going to grab the line tool, hover over this endpoint, come down and click, and click. There's the first one. That's this corner right here. I'm going to repeat the process. I'm going to use this endpoint as my starting guide. I didn't click, I just hovered. Click there, escape. Alright, so I've got these first two lines here. Now to get this one, we need to know how much distance is between them when you consider the angle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the line in here, find where it hits that angled surface, and then come down and make my edge. And when I do that, you'll see that this is going to work out just fine. I'm going to use the offset tool if I can find it. There it is. And I'm going to offset this line to come up however far it should into this surface here. Now remember, I'm basically working with this line going this way. So I'm talking about this edge right here, which is 0.5. So grab it, go up with it, not down. There we go. 0.5. Okay, now it just needs to stretch out the rest of the way. There is an extend tool here, and I can click on the object and extend it to there. Press escape. If I were to come straight down, that's going to tell me where that edge is. So I'll grab the line tool, hover over that dot, make sure I've got that extending yellow line following me, and then click and click. Press escape. Okay, I've got this edge here. We need the same thing over here, and we can do the same thing with the top. So I'm just going to erase this one. Oop, that's the constraint, not the actual object. Hang on a second. Go away. There we go. Delete. Okay, we're going to offset this 0.5. So offset, click, come on down, not up. There we go. Click, 0.5. We can already see where that is. So I'm not even going to trim it back. I think I can just work from that intersection. So I'm going to grab the line tool, hover over that intersection. Oh, come on. Don't make me a liar. Oh, is it really going to make me a liar? Oh, it totally is. Escape. Okay, we're going to grab this dot and we're going to drag it back to there. Oh, that's another CAD trick. It's not going to work over here. One more time. We're going to trim it. Go away. Okay. I try to use a mix of commands so you guys can find your favorite and use that one, but not all of my favorites are available. I am also learning a new way to draw objects. Now that I've got that endpoint, I'll grab a line, hover over that endpoint, and extend the yellow line all the way to... Oh, I clicked early. Well, that might have worked anyway. Press escape. Zoom in. Did I really get it? Yep, I got it. It says it's coincident. Okay, cool. I've got my basic shape here. It should end up looking just like this one over here, so we can see from this one that I've got some trimming to do over here. So I'm going to just start my trim. And let's see, this goes away, and these two middle pieces go away. And that's a dimension line extending through. So what I'm going to do is move that out here. There, that's better. And now these other dimensions, you know, they're useful for Onshape. They're kind of in oddball places for me. I'm going to get rid of that one. See if it yells at me. It didn't. All right, I'm also going to get rid of that one because that was the gap between the views. Now we've still got those construction lines there, so I'm going to delete that construction line. I'm going to delete this construction line. That'll help clean things up a little bit better. And looking around, is there anything else I need to dimension? Oh, how about we clean this line up? All right. Now I'll just pull that up. Generally, I think dimensions look better on the outside than they do the inside. That one's ugly, but it's dimensioning an internal component. It's going to look just as ugly, I believe, right there. So we'll do something like that. Same thing here. There we go. 1.5, 0.75. Must have gotten rid of a dimension along the ways. It would have told us that this total was 2. So let's go ahead and just put that back in. We've already got the 7.5 there. You know what? I'm going to get rid of that 7.5. I'll put a new one in over on this side. It'll just look better. Okay, that I can live with. I'm done with my sketch. Close it and go back out to the Onshape menu. And wow, they've added new functionality since I logged in this morning. I'll have to check that out later. Here's my drawing. It doesn't have a an icon yet, but that's the one. I'd right click, I would go to share, I would go to link sharing, turn on link sharing, copy that address, and that's what I would post when I turned it in. Alright, that's the end of another video.